Okay, so I have my brace on that is allowing me to do a few things in the house. And this one is the one I'm supposed to wear if it keeps me from like moving my head side to side, up and down, or doing things other than just sitting. But as you can see, it's kind of cumbersome and it's not very pretty at all. But I travel in my camper van, and I've been looking for a bike. Wanted to get like an e-bike, a real nice bike, but I found this one. I ordered this clear back in September because it was $289, which is a crazy amount of crazy cheap for a beach cruiser. It has the wide handlebars, although I have to fix them because I think that it's on backwards. But it came in parts, and I've been putting it together slowly. I take breaks with this, but it was on Amazon, and I'll put a link to it. The reason I think it took so long for me to get it, I just got it, and that would be, let's see, we're here in December, so September, October, 4 months. But they kept putting it back on sale for the regular price, not my $289 price. And so I think that, and I didn't cancel it. I just kept waiting, hoping that eventually it would work. I don't think it's real expensive. I can tell it's kind of inexpensively made. It's been a bear to try to get it together. So I'm going to try to do it. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to try to do it on film just because it's what I'm doing right now. And I just thought, I just film, let people hang out with me on what I'm actually doing while I'm recovering in this neck brace mode. That's not a lot of fun, but I'm doing what I can do. I've got a lot to do. And I've been camping in these places that have bike trails, and I could never participate because the only bike that I have is a road bike with real thin tires. And these places have, more like sand and things, and I needed a bike that could handle that. And so, I need to turn this around. I think that maybe the model that I got was a return or something wasn't right with it, and that's why I got it so cheap. But it was a special that they had ran on Amazon, and like I said, it took forever to actually get the bike. So my guess is this is hurting my neck to bend down. This is really hard to do anything with this neck right now, but I am wanting to be able to leave where I am living right now, and I can't do it until I get a lot of these things completed, and I really don't have time to wait until I'm completely healed. But my problem is, what I had done is they took out bone and disc because they were bulging, and they put in a titanium frame. And is this tightening? And the bone is supposed to grow back in between the frame. That's another thing. I can't bend down, I can't look down. So I have to look straight up when I do that. So the bone will regrow. If you know your science, we have osteoclasts and osteoblasts, and blasts build back bone. And so they have those little pieces that they put in there. I think maybe from cadavers, I'm not sure. But, and then that bone's supposed to grow and fill in the holes, fill in the titanium frame that they put on me. My bulging discs were taken out, and the titanium frame is replacing them. And then they fused not only the 3 they took out, but 4 together, so that I don't know how to tighten that. So this is what's wrong with this. I mean, like, I think I got this in the right position, but now it's like that. I have to tighten, I don't even know what. And my biggest problem though is the seat. I'm going to show this in case anybody out there can tell me how to fix this. So this is the seat, underside, and as you can see, that is what is supposed to tighten. It's got bolts on either side, but they're tightened all the way. And then on the bottom is like a little V, which I had to turn around because it was upside down. That little V in the bottom corner here, there. I need to get my nails done right there. That V is what stops on this, is what's sitting in the seat. And so this slides onto the hole, but there's nothing to prevent it from coming out or in, and there's no way that I can see to tighten this onto this. It's just, you know, I mean, like, there's no instructions that other than saying tighten. This says just tighten it down, and I don't know how to tighten it down. There's nothing here. Am I missing a piece? I mean, am I supposed to tighten these even tighter, because they are pretty dang tight, to bend this really thick, this here is pretty thick to try to bend inward to hold this in. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Get a He-Man, get a wrench, a ratchet set to do that, to actually bend the metal? Because otherwise this will not stay in at all. That's my big problem. I put a better cushiony seat on top of the one that came with it, because the one that came with it was super hard, and I have bike riding enough to know that the hoo-ha needs cushion. So that's that problem. I don't know how to tighten it beyond that. And then this one kind of loose too, so I'm assuming, I haven't really tried tightening, but I'm assuming I can tighten here. The main thing is just that I need to figure out that seat. So if anyone has a tip on that, this bike, I'll put the link that I got it from Amazon. I'll put the link on here, so if you want to try to get one, you can. It's just a really inexpensive way to get a beach cruiser. I highly doubt it's going to be like rust resistant to seawater, or I don't know how long it's going to last. The tires are nice and wide. Did not come with a bike pump. But for $189, I wanted a bike because I kept going out to these places and I could not partake in the bike riding, which was a big part of the places that I was at. They had nice bike trails and I just could not do it. So this is as most as I can get done with with something like this going on right now. But would love some advice from any of you people out there who are handy and know how to do these kind of things. Please help me to tighten the seat, because it literally will do this, and it can literally, this here will not stay either. This is just the random pole. Where did I do the pole? The pole went in. No, where did the pole go? Let me think. I don't know what I did with the pole. Oh, is that it? Wow, I'm so mechanically inclined. Okay, yeah, that's it. It went all the way in. in. Wow. That fell all the way in there. Now I can't get it out. That's crazy. I imagine I can loosen this up and get this out. But the main problem was, how do I get it attached onto this part? So if you got suggestions, please let me know. Thanks. Bye. Oh, that didn't turn off. This here, by the way, if anyone's wondering, is my, didn't say anything about that. That's my electric, it's helping me heal. It's called a bone stimulator. And I have electrodes. That go all the way up to my back on, there's 2 of them, on 2 sides. And they come from this. And it's just a little electricity. And it is helping my bone growth to regrow back. I can't take this up any higher without showing my bra. Okay, but they have either side. There's one there, and there's one on the other side here. And what they do is on either side of my neck. I'm just talking to that. Either side of my neck, it's helping the bone to grow back. They had the incisions went in from the front, and they moved my throat aside, which is why my voice is kind of wonky. And then they rebuilt my cervical vertebrae spine. And then this is just helping the bone to grow back. That's what that is. It's not a pacemaker or anything like that. Anyway, let me know about the seat. Thanks.